Okay, brilliant. Right, all taggers or forms or katas all come from base stances and hand techniques. The first we start is jumbie position, Tom Milky jumbie suggi, which is called pushing hands ready stance. Everything will come from this. You start your form from here and you end your form at the same time. Now, we're going to put together some of the basic stances that you're going to do for going through any grading cycle in taggers. So the first one will be a short walking stance. We'll just do it moving forwards. So just put hands behind the back, left leg forwards into a short stance. It would literally be just a short walking stance. You do that travelling forwards and you do that travelling back. All we do is we add on basic blocks, be them lows, punches, mids, anything. The next stance is a long walking stance. You just double that up. So instead of going to here, you're going to double that up into a long walking stance there. Making sure that this heel is always on the ground. As soon as that comes up, you're going to lose marks on your grading because in turn it's going to make that knee bend as well. And just pull it back for me. That is Tagbasics suggi, that one there. Back stance, you'll travel, will actually move you onto one of the crosses on the mats there. You actually have an L shape, and then the left foot will move forwards all the way to the end. So there is a constant L shape here. Now from there you have 2/3 of the weight on the rear leg. The shoulders are also turned sideways. So even though we had the short stances and the long stances this way, a back stance, the shoulders are here. The main transition you're going to have in any form from tag number 3 onwards is a back stance into a long stance. So just come back up to jumbie 1 second. We'll show you that part. It will be the back stance, single knife, very simple explanation, and then from here you're going to break this line. So he's going to step that leg across, turning the hips and squaring the shoulders with a basic reverse punch. So to move back again, you've gone, that's your back stance, change, long. One more time, back stance, change, long, and back to jumbie position. The other stance you'll see is called Jushin Suggi, which is a horse riding stance. Nice and simple. All he's going to do there, foot out to the side, bending both of these, trying to keep a nice straight back. Now again, you can do all basic strikes along with blocks from this, and that's a horse riding stance. You will have that from, I think it's probably tag 6, tag 5, there's a few of them onwards from there, and back to jumbie position. The other one you will find is tiger stance, called Beyond Suggi, which is just going to be 1 foot forwards. You want a nice high arch on either leg. You bend both knees and you try and keep a nice straight back with good posture. You'll probably find them up from tag number 7 onwards, which includes palms, any type of blocking technique, all from this stance. Back to position. The other one you will find is an X stance, Tagbasics suggi, which is the end of tag number 5. You'll find it. From there, you have 1 foot behind. I think you have it usually on a back fist or anything like that. 1 foot is flat, the other foot is up onto the toes. You're bending the weight down. You'll usually find there is a back fist at the same time, bringing the shoulders sideways. You're not square on when you do it. The shoulders come out to the side. And back to jumbie position. The main thing we need to work on is just the 3 blocks. Ilgomaki, Aremaki and Montomaki. So the first one will just be a high block. From this position, if we just bring the high block up, it doesn't come straight from here, it comes from under the opposite arm. You need to make sure it covers the head and has a nice angle here. Anything to do with here, you're going to lose marks. You need to make sure your target area is right. The next one, Montomaki, where it comes into the centre. Now this motion here, as that block comes in, we need to get a twist. If you bring it in this way, the execution won't be the same. It starts on the outside, twisting in. So if he brings that in a couple of times, one on that side, and then full power with speed, there, and again, there. The next one, Aremaki, which is low block. Preparation starts from the opposite shoulder. So he'll touch one shoulder, and then bring it down. Now if you notice, every time he does any type of a block, the hand always comes back to the belt line. So if he does a low block on the opposite side, he will switch it up to that side and down again. So we'll show you a couple of blocks, full power. Low blocks to begin with. Hana! Hoo! Set! And we'll do inner blocks. Hana! Hoo! Set! And high blocks. Hana! Hoo! Set! And bottom. The rest of the blocks are self-explanatory when you go through the DVD, and we'll explain how they are used. When you get to choreo and your black belt forms onwards, we'll go into more depth on the application of each technique. Feet together, good. And jumbie.